US President Joe Biden arrived at the Vatican's Apostolic Palace at noon today for his much-anticipated meeting with Pope Francis. He greeted Vatican officials, saying it was good to be back, before being led inside to meet the Holy Father. Now, this is the fourth time Joe Biden has met Pope Francis, but the first since becoming president. There was a warm rapport between the two most senior Catholics in the world as they posed for pictures and exchanged gifts. Pope Francis presented President Biden with a ceramic tile depicting the iconography of a pilgrim, as well as a collection of the Pope's main teaching documents. In return, President Biden gave Pope Francis a woven chasuble, which was made in 1930 and was from the archives of the Holy Trinity Church, the parish that he frequents in Washington, D.C. Now, President Biden also presented Pope Francis with what's called a command coin, normally given to someone as a recognition of exemplary leadership. "You are the most significant warrior of peace I've ever met," he said to the Pope. And after exchanging the gifts, the two held their private meeting. And it's interesting to note that no independent journalists or camera crews were permitted inside for the meeting of these two, and a planned live broadcast of the initial greetings and exchanging of the gifts was cancelled just yesterday. Instead, the media were provided with edited clips of their interactions afterwards by Vatican media. The meeting between the two ran over time to around 75 minutes, more than double the normal length of an audience with the pontiff. The Pope's meeting with President Trump lasted 30 minutes in 2017. It is said in the meeting they discussed climate change, poverty and the coronavirus pandemic, and also touched on the loss of the president's adult son. But for many Catholics, what was more significant about this meeting was not what was said, but more what wasn't said. All eyes were on this meeting between the President and the Pope because Joe Biden is Catholic, in fact, the second Catholic United States President in history after John F. Kennedy. But for many Catholics, particularly in the United States, they find it hard to reconcile how he can profess to be a devout Catholic while at the same time his administration supports and advocates for greater access to abortion, which of course is fundamentally against the teachings of the Catholic Church. Now, Joe Biden has said that while he is Catholic and personally opposed to abortions, he cannot impose his own religious beliefs and opinions on other people, and they must be given the choice. In return, some Catholics have said Joe Biden should be refused Holy Communion because of this. However, when asked, Pope Francis said that communion is not a prize for the perfect. Communion is a gift, and that bishops should use compassion and tenderness with Catholic politicians who support abortion rights. So this was the elephant in the room today, and people were wondering if Pope Francis would speak to President Biden about the issue. The Vatican did not say if they did. However, when questioned by reporters afterwards, President Biden said that Pope Francis told him he was, quote, a good Catholic and that he should keep receiving communion. In Rome, Colm, Flynn, EWTN News In Depth.
God love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.